Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel for another pick a card reading. This is a pick a card reading for February 11th, Thursday, for the new moon in Aquarius. Okay, so this is a new moon that's going to bring with it new energies, and with that comes new truths revealed and the breaking down of illusions and old beliefs that you had. So it really is leaving behind the age of Pisces and going into the age of Aquarius. And Aquarius is the truth bearer. So we're going to see a lot of revelation, a lot of resolution, a lot of huge shifts, okay? So we have 4 groups here. We have group number 1, which is White Witch. We have group number 2, which is the Traveler. We have group number 3, which is Star Ancestor. And we have group number 4, which is Great Teacher. So your reading will be in the description box below, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your pick a card reading for this new moon energy in Aquarius. Okay, so we're leaving the age of Pisces behind completely, and we're moving fully into the age of Aquarius. What new changes are coming your way? So you guys chose White Witch. So it says here, be the light. It definitely feels to me there's going to be more of an emphasis in nature for you guys. You see she's naked. She's kind of like this wild woman that lives out in the forest, and it really feels like you guys are going to start reconnecting with nature. It also feels like you're going to start pursuing a vegan or vegetarian diet. Okay, so we have 2 tarot cards underneath. We have the Knight of Wands and we have the 2 of Cups. So I'm seeing here a lot of passion. I see here that there is new love coming your way. Okay, for you guys in pile number 1, there is new love coming your way. And we are going to see who this person is when they're coming in. Okay, we have the High Priestess. But yeah, we're just gonna see who this person is when they're coming in. This is what's new. Okay, this is the new energy that's coming in with this new moon, so it's exciting for you. Okay, yeah, we have the Page of Cups and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Nice. We have the Emperor. Okay, we have the 3 of Swords, and one more, we have the 4 of Wands. Okay, so for you guys in group number 1, with this new moon energy that is ushering in this age of Aquarius, and we're looking at the 6 planets, I believe, aligning, there's this real sense of energy coming in that is having to do with romance for you guys in group number 1. Okay, there's somebody very clearly coming in. We have the Page of Cups, we have the 2 of Cups, and we have the Knight of Wands. So there's a lot of passion here with this person, and this is somebody that I think you are meant to be with, because we have that Wheel of Fortune there, and it almost feels like divine timing that you're gonna meet this person and cross paths with them. Okay, when we see this Wheel of Fortune, we're looking at everything is lining up in our favor, so to speak. So it really feels like for you guys in group number 1, in terms of love, it's going to line up in your favor. It does feel like to me that some of you are in a current relationship, or you have issues with boundaries, because we have that 3 of Swords energy there, and so it's going to be a little bit of a sticky situation that you're going to be navigating when you get into a relationship with this person. This person is it seems to me they value themselves a lot, and they're not going to put up with it. Okay, we have that Emperor card here. This is a very strong fire energy. Okay, we're looking at Aries there. So this person coming in, they're the ruler of themselves. They do what they want. They don't listen to anybody else. So they're not going to pay attention to your parents, if that's the situation with you guys. It does really feel that this has been a long time coming. Okay, so we got the Priestess again. So you have the Priestess here. You also have the Priestess here. And even the White Witch, she's kind of like a priestess character in herself. So with this new moon energy in Aquarius, we're seeing you really embody your light working, okay? You're going to be a spiritual teacher. You're even going to do stuff like this, like readings for people, teaching yoga, that sort of thing. You're going to get into the spiritual and health and wellness field, and this is what you're being called to do. Okay, you're being called to dive deep within your intuition. Again, we have the moon here twice, so what better way, actually 3 times, because the moon is there with the 2 of cups. So new energy, that new moon energy is really it's really going to kick in this concept of you following your intuition and going from a place of your heart. Here we have the Palace of Swords, and we have the 6 of Wands. Okay, so there is a victory here. It feels to me like this has to do with you and this person coming in, finally getting together. It feels to me like you and this person have unfinished business from past lifetimes, so you have to figure this stuff out now, and your guides have been wanting you to reunite with this person so that you can start finishing your purpose and getting on your purpose, basically. What I also see here is this person that's coming in is very successful, and they run their own business, they run their own side hustle, whatever you want to call it. They make their own money. So this is somebody that is fiercely independent. They have fought for their independence for a long time. They do not want to work a regular 9-to-5 job, it seems, and they really they're not going to take no for an answer from you. It sort of seems like they're going to whisk you away. With that Knight of Wands energy, it's a lot of passion, okay? This is somebody that is going to charge through and take what they feel they deserve. We have alignment, we have balance, we have nectar of life, and we have awakening. Okay, so yeah, this goes back to the Priestess card, and really what I'm seeing here is by diving into your intuition, you start this huge awakening process within you. You start developing your psychic powers, and it really feels like you're going to get into this field of light working and doing light work. Okay, so that could be yoga, that could be tarot cards, oracle cards, you could be selling crystals, you could be making your own crystals. Okay, there's a lot of stuff you could do in the spiritual path and purpose, but that is what's coming with this new moon. We also have balance here, we have alignment, and we have nectar of life. So what I'm seeing here with alignment is that everything is beginning to shift in your favor, and this goes very well with the Wheel of Fortune. We also have balance. So we're seeing here we're seeing a balance between divine masculine and divine feminine. But what I'm also getting from this card is it's finally done in terms of meeting your twin flame. Like you're finally with your yang or your yin, if that makes sense. And there's balance, there's alignment. Okay, you're with who you're meant to be, and with that, this nectar of life, we're seeing you enjoying life more. Okay, this is all about enjoying the sweetness of life, really living your life. Okay, it looks like a bee taking a drop of honey there. So yeah, this is you really enjoying the sweeter things in life. So that is what this new moon in Aquarius is bringing for you guys in group number 1. It's a new love that is coming in, and it's really going to get you on your spiritual path and purpose. And you're also going to get more into what you're being called to do on this physical plane. You're being called to be a light worker and to do your spiritual work. So that is your reading. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and I wish you much love. Take care. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your pick a card reading. This is for the new moon, Thursday, February 11th. Okay, this new moon is going to be in Aquarius, and it's going to shift everything. With that new moon coming in Aquarius, Aquarius is the truth bearer, so truths will be revealed, there's going to be revelations, and illusions are going to be shattered. Now, you guys in group number 2 chose the Traveler. It says move in a new direction, okay? And then we have 2 tarot cards underneath here. We have the 9 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is it's time for you to leave behind your situation. It feels like you've known for quite some time to leave your situation, because even if you're not aware of it, this is a losing situation that you currently find yourself in. Now, this is a general reading, so the message may not apply to you exactly, but take what resonates, leave everything else behind. With this 2 of Wands, we're seeing that you have to make a choice. You can continue on your current path, or you can follow what your intuition and your soul is telling you to do, which is to travel. And I feel like you've been wanting to do this for quite some time now. We have the Emperor, we have the Magician, we have the Priestess, we have the Page of Cups. Okay, 6 of Swords. Yes, we are making the run here. And we have the Star. Wow. Okay. So you guys in group number 2, you're leaving behind your situation. It definitely feels like this was not what you wanted to be doing or where you wanted to be. I feel like your work isn't what you want to pursue, or it doesn't leave you fulfilled. It leaves you feeling a little empty, and you've kind of been wanting to take that leap of faith, but you've been hesitant, and it's like, okay, now everything's changing. Nothing's really ever going to be the same. So really, this is the best time for you to go and pursue this. With the 6 of Swords, when we see the 6 of Swords like this, we're seeing you leaving a situation. And for a lot of you in group number 2, I feel that this is a relationship that you are leaving, okay? It feels to me like this relationship didn't work out with this person, and so you are going to get up and leave. Now, I also felt that for a lot of you that it is your job situation, your career, you're not finding it fulfilling, and you're ready to move on from that. So it's really time to follow your intuition, okay? We see the Priestess here, we also see the Star, and what that tells me is for you to dive within, okay? This is, well, let me lower down the music. Okay, this is the time, okay? This is what's coming. You're going to receive the new energy, downloads from this new moon in Aquarius to just dive into your intuition. And it's great because we have a really awesome pairing here. We have the Magician, we have the High Priestess, and we have the Star. So this is really about you diving deep within your subconscious, but also realizing that what you're currently dealing with in your life is a reflection of your inner mind and what you focus on primarily. And so the Magician, he's telling us that we have to be conscious of what we focus on, because what we focus on is going to create our outside reality. And if you're not happy with your outside reality, then you're going to keep running into these things unless you change your mindset, unless you change how you think and what you're focusing on. Now, this is your moment, okay? It's time for you to leave the situation, and this new moon, it's just going to, let me lower down that music, it's just going to accelerate this process, okay? It's going to bring that energy in, and it's going to settle within your DNA, and you're really going to take off. Now, when this happens, it feels to me that when you're on your travels, you meet somebody new, because we have this Page of Cups, and this is a new relationship. And because we see the seahorses here, this is a relationship that could be a long-term commitment, because seahorses mate for life. If you didn't know that, they do. So I just want to draw some more tarot cards from a different deck here to see if I can find out any more information about this person coming in. Oh wow, we have the Queen of Cups. So this is somebody that's really going to be emotionally invested in you. it feels like for some of you, and I feel like for a lot of you actually, it feels like this is somebody that you already know. So this is also coming in after this new moon in Aquarius. Okay, we have the devil. So there is a situation here. We are going to clarify this, but there is something there that you were dealing with. We have the 8 of coins, okay, and we have judgment. Okay, what I see here is this person that's coming in. There's somebody that takes action, but they can be a little bit too intense, okay? You just gotta be careful, because this person, they can be very, very strong and very, very hard as a person, if that makes sense. I don't know. We see this 8 of coins and we see this Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups is somebody that gets really emotionally invested, and that could be something that this person has to work on, is handling their emotions and managing their mental health much more healthy, if that even makes sense. Learning to manage their emotions in a much more healthier way. But they are so driven, and that judgment card again, we're seeing action there, and this is somebody that is an entrepreneur. They run their own business, okay? They work very hard, okay? If you see this, he's making the money. He's making his own money. So this is somebody that is well off financially, okay? Again, they're very driven, and they take action, but they kind of take it too far, and that kind of is their downfall. So you're going to help this person learn to settle down and not be so aggressive when it comes to pursuing these sorts of things, specifically their work. So that is the person that's coming in. I just want to see here. Okay, we have freedom. Okay, we have loved ones. Wow, we have divine guidance, you guys, and lion guide. Yeah, so freedom here. You're going to really feel free when you go on these travels, and you're going to feel so free. It feels like you're going to start working online. You're going to start doing something online that is just going to expand this freedom for you guys in group number 2. And then we have loved ones. So your loved ones are watching after you. A lot of people that have passed on the other side, okay, they are watching after you. You are not alone in this situation. It might feel that way at first because you're going to new places by yourself, but just know that you are being watched, and even universe has your back, okay? We have divine guidance here. We're also seeing spirals, and when we see spirals, we're looking at creation, okay? We're looking at new beginning, a new creation. So that's why I get the feeling that you're gonna start some sort of work on the computer, I feel. And then we have lion guide. So that is you taking charge. That is you taking action, okay? That is you speaking your truth, living your truth, and having boundaries. And it definitely feels like you're going to have these boundaries once you leave this situation that you're currently in, okay? You are walking away from the situation, and then you're going to meet this person while you're traveling, and it feels to me like you're going to start a online business. I can't exactly pinpoint it, but it definitely feels like that. I feel like you're going to live out of a camper, or out of a van, or out of your car, and you're just going to travel around. And that's why I'm seeing this freedom card. If you look at this freedom card, it looks like a shell, like a snail's shell. And snails, they take their home wherever they go. Do you understand what I mean? That's why I feel like, it feels like those in group number 2 are gonna live out of their car by choice. And they're just gonna have this unlimited sense of freedom. And since their expenses will be so low, they won't have to worry about getting a job. They can start off making money online. Like, that's what I'm getting from you guys. So that is your reading. That is the new that is coming your way, group number 2. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and I wish you much love. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Okay, the new moon in Aquarius. So this new moon is Thursday, February 11th, 2021, and 6 planets will be aligning, and this is the new moon in Aquarius, signaling the official start of the age of Aquarius. So with that comes revelation, with that comes the breakdown of illusions, okay, and false beliefs. And so it's a huge shift, and it's going to bring new energy. So let's see what new energy is coming your way. So you chose Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. I love this card. It's just great. You're being asked to follow your intuition. We have Ace of Wands, we have Judgment. So Judgment, we're seeing taking action, and then the Ace of Wands, we're seeing a really, really lucrative and great idea. And it just feels to me like you've had this calling to pursue this specific thing, and you haven't been doing it. And so it feels to me like with this new moon, the energy that it's going to release at night is going to integrate very well with your DNA, and it's going to give you the light activation code so that you can finally pursue what it is you are being called to do. Okay, so we have the Magician, and then we have the Two of Wands. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Five of Cups, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Two of Cups. Okay, what I'm seeing here for you guys is if you're in a current relationship, or not even a relationship, but just, and I don't want you to feel like sad or anything, but there's going to be a death in the family, or a friend, you're going to hear that a certain friend of yours has passed, or you're going to go through a breakup, or you're going to go through a very hard fight with somebody. Okay, it definitely feels like there's some sort of huge loss here. I feel here, let me clarify this. Can we please clarify this Five of Cups? The Five of Swords. Okay, that's like boundaries. The Ten of Swords. Oh my gosh. The Moon. Oh my gosh, you guys have went through it. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, what I can see thus far is that you've really gone through a lot of stuff here. Okay, you've been through it, you guys, in group number 3. This is really, yeah, this is just what you've been going through emotionally. It's almost like you died. And you've just been waiting for the lifeline to come. But I'm here to tell you that you can get through what you've been through. Now, it also has to do with your mindset, because we have the Magician card here. We're seeing somebody that is a master at manifesting, and your outside reality is a reflection of your inner reality in some way, shape, or form. So you have to be more conscious of what you're thinking of. Now, I'm a bit curious as to what exactly this situation is where you're at a great loss, but because it is a general reading, I can't pinpoint exactly. All I can say is that there's a lot here. It's going to be a rocky road, but it is something that you are going to get through, because we have that Six of Wands, and that is a victory sort of card. So you are going to prevail through this, okay? You are going to get through this situation. It's just going to be a little rocky. Like I said, it could be a breakup, a major family situation, like a death in the family, or you could be hearing about a friend dying. Again, it's sad, but you are going to get through. You are going to make it through. That's just life. I know it's harsh, but there's really nothing else you can do about this. You just have to mourn and push forward, but you are going to push forward. You're going to be victorious with that Six of Wands. So we're seeing here that you are at a crossroads, and you need to make a decision, and it's time for you to follow your heart and your intuition. And so this new moon is really going to accelerate that process. with this Ace of Wands, and we have the Knight of Wands there, and then we have the Two of Cups directly underneath. This is a new relationship that is coming in. And this really does feel like a twin flame connection, okay? This feels like somebody that you're going to be with for life, okay? There's a lot of passion here. It's very intense. You guys are going to love each other very, very dearly, and you're going to stay together for a very long time. Now, I just want to draw more cards to clarify this situation exactly. Okay, we have the Five of Swords again, so they're really stressing the point that what you think about becomes your reality. So you need to be careful about what you're focusing on, because that's going to, yeah, see, you have the Eight of Swords. This bubble is her creation. You're guarded. You have some very hard boundaries because of what you went through in your past, and even in your past lives you went through a lot of trauma. Some of you were murdered, some of you were raped. I'm very sorry, but you went through a very hard trauma, and even now you're going through stuff, and I'm really sorry that this has been going on all these lifetimes, but it's time for you to break free. It's time for you to end that cycle, and it's time for you to flip the script, so to speak. And the first way you do that is with your mindset, okay? They really want me to emphasize this, but I really want to talk about this Two of Cups and this person, so can we please talk about that? Spirit, please? Okay, the Hanging Man. Okay, so this person's going to change your perspective on life. They're going to give you newfound hope, and they're going to shine their light on you. The Knight of Swords. Okay, this person, they really do believe that they're capable of anything, and they go out and they do it, and so they're going to show you that they're really going to help you. It feels like you've been there we go, the Ace of Wands from two different decks. We have it twice. So this is a very passionate relationship, and it feels to me that you were with this person in a past life, but because of things that happen, you couldn't complete your work. Like I said, I feel like in a past life you were raped or you were murdered, and so things unfortunately didn't pan out as they should have. But now you're getting another shot at this, and you're going to meet this person, okay? This new moon energy is going to work to bring this person in. It's not going to be exactly Thursday, February 11th, but it's going to accelerate this process, and you're going to meet this person a couple of months down the line. I'm getting August of 2021 as well as November of 2021. So those are months to keep the lookout for. It's going to be divine timing, and this is a person that you don't know. You don't know this person, okay? This is, well, you don't know this person from this current life, if that makes sense. They're not somebody from your past. This is somebody new that you're going to meet. However, in a past life or past lives, you were with this person, okay? This is a twin flame connection. You have a contract, a karmic contract, and certain things need to be completed. So that is what this new moon is bringing for you guys in group number 3. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, and I wish you much love. Take care. Hello, group number 4. Welcome to your pick a card reading, the new moon in Aquarius. What energy is this bringing? So Thursday, February 11th, 6 planets are going to align, and it's going to officially mark the beginning of the age of Aquarius and the end of the age of Pisces. And with the beginning of the age of Aquarius comes truth, revelations, the breakdown of illusions. So it's huge changes that happen naturally, because when revelations occur, you can no longer live in the lie, basically. And so you guys chose great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. Now we have the dove here. We have this male, and he kind of looks like Jesus. And I want to say that because of the similarities between this male and Jesus Christ, it's almost like it's time to learn the spiritual teachings. So this could be Jesus, this could be Buddha, but it's time for you to start your spiritual journey, okay? And because we see the dove there, I feel that there could be some sort of long-term relationship, because doves, they symbolize purity, but they also symbolize marriage and commitment. So there could be somebody there that is coming in, that is going to come in with this new moon energy in Aquarius. Now, we have the Tower, we have the Six of Pentacles, and a card fell out while I was shuffling the deck, so I had to add it. We have Temperance. And I feel that that goes there, because with this Tower card, we're looking at a huge situation, a huge shift. It's going to be something that you didn't expect. And I feel for most of you, this is going to be your job. You're going to lose your job very soon, or you have already gotten the word that you are going to lose your job. So we're going to find out more information. But there we have the Magician. We have the Star. This is a great lineup right here. The Star, the Magician, and Temperance. Okay, we have Nine of Cups. We have the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. I just want to clarify this Tower. With that Seven of Swords, you're leaving a situation and you just have to be careful. You just need to be careful. Okay, the Six of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Very interesting. Just one more card to clarify this Tower, please. Truly grateful for the messages. Faith. Okay. Yeah, it feels to me like this is a huge moment where you either quit your job or you lose your job. And a new door opens. And you're sort of on the fence as to whether to approach this or not. Because it's fire, there's so much fire energy, it's just, I feel that, I don't know, it just feels like you initiate this, that you pull the trigger. I just get that feeling. So we have the Magician, we have the Star, and we have Temperance. So we're looking at you really getting into your manifestation, and your manifestation powers increasing as this new moon sends the light activation codes to your DNA. So we're going to see you becoming a master at manifesting, but they're also saying for you to be careful on what you focus on, because you're naturally going to attract this. And with this Star card, we're looking at peace, okay, we're looking at resolution, and we're also seeing that with Temperance. We're also seeing you diving deep within your intuition and acting from a place of your heart and your soul, rather than just following what the Matrix is telling you to follow, basically. Now, these two cards, it really feels like you've been in some sort of warlike situation, and it's the same here, because we have that Ten of Wands. But with this Five of Swords, there's definitely been a battle of some sorts, and with that Seven of Swords, you are leaving this situation. You're taking what you can from it, but it was not an ideal situation. It feels to me like it was a losing situation. It feels to me like, I feel like for some of you, you were in a relationship and it's just not working out. There's a lot of arguments going on, very petty arguments, and you just don't get along with this person. And it feels like part of the reason there's a lot of arguments here is because of work. You want to pursue something else, and this person doesn't want you to do that for whatever reason. It feels to me like they want you to have a steady income, and you want to pursue something else because you don't feel fulfilled in your current situation. We have the Grid. It's so funny I use the Matrix, you know, because the Grid is the Matrix, but it's the Matrix of the Earth, like it's the actual Matrix, and they're asking you to tap into this. We have Freedom, we have Happiness, and we have Speak Your Truth. Okay, yeah. What I see here is by speaking your truth, you free yourself. And so speaking your truth is also living your truth, and it's also actually pursuing what you desire to do. We also here have happiness. So there is a good story coming after all of this. It's just that you're gonna go through a little bit of a free fall moment, and it's going to be a bit rocky. And I feel like for most of you, it's going to be that you're going to leave your job to pursue something else. And also you're going to be leaving your current relationship because it's just, there's been a lot of arguments there. And so we have the grid, and it's funny too because I was saying how learn from spiritual experiences and start getting into the spiritual knowledge and spiritual work, and the grid is basically that. It's you tapping into this spiritual reserve and getting into this spiritual type work and becoming knowledgeable in the spiritual realm and really taking your knowledge there to the next level. And so this new moon is bringing in this energy of like you leaving behind what doesn't work for you anymore. So that is the huge shift that is coming, okay? And it's also, you're being called to live your truth, okay? Be truthful to your art, because you've been hiding who you really are. You haven't been showing up as who you really are, and people don't really know who you are, or they can't really get to know you. We also have 9 of Cups. So at the end of all this craziness, you do find a career here or a purpose that is fulfilling to you, okay? You take pride in your work here. You do enjoy your work and what you're doing. Just want to see if there's any final messages. And then we will close out the reading. Yeah, 6 of Wands. So you're going to be victorious with this. You're going to push through this situation that you kind of weren't vibing with. And this new moon is really going to give you that energy upgrade to push through and prevail and get through this. So that is your reading, group number 4. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and I wish you much love. Take care.